welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ladessa. You spell that L-A-D-E, capital D-E-S-S-A. If you know the song, A, sing along. L to the D to the L to the D to the L to the D to the Ladessa. What's good? I want to thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are one of my regular schmegulars, what it do, boo? I'm so excited. This is my first installment of Melanin Mondays. What we do on Melanin Mondays is we highlight either a brand or a collaboration or some kind of history that has something to do with men and women of color. So this is not to leave out my other brothers and sisters, but you know, we got to represent, right? All right, I hope you understand. I still hope that you'll hang out with me. If you would do me a favor, I'd love for you to smash that subscribe button if you enjoy this video. Give me a big thumbs up. We get to know each other down in the comments section. And then you go ahead and share if you enjoy this video and want to tell more people about me, which I would really appreciate. So in today's first installment of Melanin Mondays, we're going to be featuring some products by Black Radiance and also by e.l.f. So if you want to see how I created this little, you know, fireside chat of an eye and pull this face together, let's go ahead and get over on the other side. See you over there. Hurry up. Go. Hurry up. Hurry up. I got somewhere to be. I got to pull this together for you. Go. Hurry up. All right. Oh, I got to hurry up because I'm editing, right? All right. Let's go. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. You'll see that one of my eyes are completed. And the palette that I'm using to celebrate my first installment of Melanin Mondays is the Black Radiance Bold and Sexy palette. They put this palette out in collaboration with Jessie. I think she used to be like an entertainment correspondent or something like that, like a vlogger, something like that. I do know she was on the Miami franchise of Love and Hip Hop, and she also is a musical artist, and I don't really follow her on social media or anything, but she comes up like in my Explore feed, and she has this real feisty attitude. She's just this chocolate wonder of beauty, and I was like, well, why not celebrate her? All right, so again, the Black Radiance Bold and Sexy palette, the packaging is, Black Radiance needs to be ashamed of themselves. Now, I know that this is a drugstore brand, but this is like plastic. There's no mirror. It's cardboard, rather. It's just not a good look. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I am going to use Seduction, this orange shade right here, as my base shade. And what's very frustrating about this, not only not having a mirror, but just like, I don't know. I did something and lost the footage for a minute. So I hope I haven't lost much of it. So anyway, I'm going into Entice, and I don't know if we lost that or not, but this shade actually reminds me of Wiggley's from the Jackie Aina and ABH collab. And I'm just taking that high right before the brow bone. This is a Mikasa Beauty E250 shader brush. I don't even know if this brand is still around. I know when they first rolled out, they were reaching out to like small YouTubers like myself, and doing what, you know, small brands do, give you a huge discount to review their products and give your opinion on it, just to kind of get their name out there. All right, to deepen up the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to mix Muse right here and Kismet, just because I don't want it to be too dark on the outer crease. So this brown will hopefully help cancel out a little bit of the black. And then to give it just that fire, you know, fireside chat appeal, I'm just going to use the same Mikasa Beauty brush. And I'm going to take these two shades right here, Sun Kissed right here, and Tempting. I'm going to take these two and put them together on my brush, kind of pack that on, and put that in the center of the lid. And I'm not mad at the pigment, you know, for it to be drugstore. It's actually really good. It's a little dusty. I'm getting a lot of fallout, but I am really packing the brushes rather that I'm using. All right, let's go back into that blending brush. This was what I used to put that first shade down, is the Morphe M441. I'm just going to take that now that there's no more product on here and just kind of smooth that out so there aren't any harsh lines. I'm going to take a brush, just any brush I have right here, and just kind of dust away that fallout. This is a it's a full face palette, so I'm going to use the contour shade, even though I don't normally contour. I'm normally like bronze, but I'm gonna take that contour shade and also the highlight shade. Well, it says it's a bronzer, but I'm gonna use it as a highlight. So I'm also going to use the what is this? The Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer for my base today. But we need to moisturize, so I'm going to moisturize with the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. I actually really like this. Now, the Juno & Co. says that this is a primer as well, but I don't play about my priming routine, so I'm just going to use this for my primer. I mean, for my moisturizer. All right, to prime, we're just going to speed through this, but I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I usually normally put it on really thick, but I'm just going to spread it out since we're just using a tinted moisturizer today. All right, and I have to color correct, so let me do that and let that sit for a little bit. I'm just going to color correct with the Melanin Conceal and Perfect Concealer, and I use Warm Almond to color correct. And I just color correct right here around the sides of my mouth. Alright, so again, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, I'm using Dark 20N. Alright, and the sponge I'm using I actually got from Shop Miss A. Alright, so I think that this is actually really nice. I mean, it's not giving you a lot of coverage. Again, it's a tinted moisturizer, but it is giving me a nice little healthy glow. Okay. And my most the areas that are bothersome to me are right here on the edge of the corners, or other the corners of my mouth. So I like this. Colourpop. All right, keeping it in the Colourpop family, I'm going to conceal with their No Filter Concealer. I use Dark 42. All right, I really like this sponge. All right, so let's go ahead and set. I'm actually going to just set this area and my forehead with my favorite Too Faced, it's washing out, Peach Perfect powder. Oh my God, I just love this stuff. So, fun fact, because this is dusty, if it should ever get in your mouth, it actually tastes like peaches. So when I'm really, really tipsy, I am a crier. And this past weekend, I was doing a little tears, and the makeup was running, and my tears got into my mouth, and they taste, it tastes like peach. I was like, oh, this tastes so good. I'm such a goofball. All right, and then I'm going to set underneath my eyes with the Derma Blend Blue Setting Powder in Warm Saffron, just to kind of give me a bit more of a brightness underneath my eye. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the Black Radiance palette, and I'm going to use this, oh, no, hold on. I'm going to use this Sephora Micro Smooth just to kind of soften everything and warm up the face again from the powders. And this is a crown brush. It's actually really nice. It's nice and big and fluffy. Very tightly packed. Oh my God, this is irritating. Oh, all of these other programs keep popping up on my monitor. All right. So I'm going to use this powder brush from Juno & Co. It's a little more dense, and go into this, the contour shade. It's called Give Me Shape. I hope you can see. It's actually really pigmented, so I'm just going to tap into it real lightly, dust this off, and put that right there. Can you see that? Yeah, this is pretty pigmented. So if you're looking for a chisel, this is it. And if you don't know, if you make a mistake, you can always go back in with your powder brush, which is what I always do, just to kind of soften everything up, because I don't really contour, if you will. This is getting on my nerves. All right. Now I'm going to, there's blush in here too. So I'm going to use the blush. It's called Cheek to Cheek. All right, I'm going to use that. And it's really red, so I'm going to use a light hand with that. I'm actually just going to use this pointed face brush from a line called Razika. Just be really light-handed with that. And when I use blush, I actually just use it in the same areas in which I highlight, rather than like the apples of my cheeks, just because I feel like my face is so big. I like to have everything kind of up in here rather than down in here, if that makes sense. And I love that look that kind of gives you like more of a gradient effect. So that's what I do as well. All right, let me just take my powder brush and just kind of take out those harsh lines from where I put the contour shade. All right, and then I'm going to use the bronzer as a highlight, and I'm going to just use this e.l.f. highlighting brush, and the bronzer shade is called Surface. I hope you can, this is giving you an accurate look of the colors. Oh, this is nice. All right, and then I'm just going to use this little fan brush right here from BH Cosmetics and take the highlight up the bridge of my nose. All right, cool. Now I'm just going to take my sponge and kind of just press everything in to kind of just soften it. The blush, the contour, and everything, just so everything is really soft and even, and I'm still having that your skin but better look. All right, so I'm going to hop off and finish up my I'm hitting the wrong eye finish up my liner and lashes and smoke out the bottom lash line, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is the final look. You like my new little wig, my little bob, my little grown-up, you know, little something something. I'm officially 47 years old. Yes, this is 47 years old. Get into it. All right, so what do I need to do? Oh, I need to set. No, I don't need to set. I said already. I'm flummoxed because I'm on my way to a meeting and I need to hurry up. But anyway, so I set with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. And this is cool. You know what? This is actually a dupe for this right here. The Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. It smells the same too. All right, so we're going to round out our Melanin Monday with the lip kit from e.l.f. and the, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Nabela Noor, her collaboration. So I only have one complaint, and that is this lip pencil. So Nabela, if I'm pronouncing her name right, is just a wonder of thickness and goodness with her cute self. And she is a woman of color, so she already knows that this lip pencil should have came in different shades. Specifically, something a bit more, just so you can see the color, a bit more medium and a bit more dark. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. She know better. I didn't get anything else from her collab. I believe she has, matter of fact, not believe, I know she has brushes and loose highlighter. But I am going to put on a little bit of e.l.f. Jelly Pop gloss, just because in her lip kit is a liquid lipstick. I lost the top to this, but I was not throwing it away. So it just sits right there. All right, so to line my lips, I'm going to use, or I thought I was going to use BFF3, but that's not going to work. So I need to find another dark brown pencil. I use this one from NYX. Hopefully it's sharpened. Yeah, it is. All right. All right, and this is a NYX Suede Matte Lip Lip Liner. And what is this in? Downtown Beauty. Okay. Let's just warm this up. And line our lips. You have to be careful with, okay, here we go. Because sometimes the NYX liners have a lot of tug on them. When they are supposed to be dupes for the MAC lip liners, but they don't always go over well over like a lip gloss. So okay. And Nabela reps for the thick girls. Make way for the big girls. Alright. I'm just going to put this right in the center. Oh. This formula is like old e.l.f. cheap. I don't like it. Oh. I don't like that. Or maybe just because I don't wear liquid lipsticks much anymore. Maybe I forgot about the consistency, but this feels really watery. I don't know. But it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Really great with a dark lip liner. e.l.f. and Nabela, and e.l.f. eyes, lips, and face. You know I goes up for y'all. But this one, y'all got it just a tad bit wrong. All right, so let's get into it. My final thoughts on the what's this called? Bold and Sexy palette. They're the Black Radiance collaboration with Jessie Woo. I'm here for it. I'm not mad. Except at this packaging. Like, who this packaging is hella cheap, yo. Like, even, you know, stuff that comes over from the People's Republic of China is a bit better packaged than this. And where did they make this at? I'm sure they made it over there. Yeah, y'all made this in China. Like, come on, y'all could have put some plastic together and put a mirror there for Jessie with her cute little chocolate self. Okay, but I'm here for it. I like it. So we'll be digging into that again. And the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. So full disclosure, I've had this on for a little bit while I was getting myself together. It starts off really dewy looking, but it dries down kind of matte. So like because it's getting cold, and if you're a dry skin girl like me, you really don't have to heavy set. Like, you need to set if you're applying powders and everything, just to kind of, you know, set your powders in, but you don't have to set heavy, because it, like I said, it dries down matte, and your makeup shouldn't, or the moisturizer rather, shouldn't really move. And to set, I actually I used this, but then I also topped it off just to kind of give my face like a kind of refresh. And I wanted to try this out, was the Revolution Pro caffeine energizing essence. So I kind of double set. But yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anything. So I hope you all enjoy my first installment of Melanin Mondays. And as much as I can, I'm in school and I'm taking 3 courses. And I have to go to school 3 times a week. Look at me, all adulting and whatnot. But I want to do this, if not every Monday, every other Monday, and I'm going to take a person of color and highlight a collaboration or a brand that they own and mix it in with the rest of, you know, my makeup stuff. And I'll try to also make sure that because I want things to be more budget friendly on my channel now. But again, I am who I am, so there'll be a little drip of some high-end stuff, like today when I used the Derma Blend powder and the Peach Perfect. So just little stuff like that. All right, well, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, excuse me, I'm talking so much, almost all the air got in my throat. All right, but anyway, let's get out of here. Always remember to pack light, because bag lady, bag man, you and me too, we are gonna hurt our backs dragging all them bags like that. Go forth with your melanated self and slay. I'll see you on the next time. Bye. Do I have food in my teeth? Hey, I got my teeth whitened for my birthday. I love you, smile. All right, I'll see you. Bye.